Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Albert. I am the LSPR Communication and Business Institute Indonesia student under the supervision of Mr. Charles Bonar Sirait as my mentor and lecturer. I'm here today to talk to you about a climate change issue update and the impact that happened to the world and in Indonesia. The government of Indonesia revealed that the issue of climate change is also a challenge at global and domestic levels in addition to handling the COVID-19 pandemic. This is because climate change also poses a threat to the economy and the people's life. Impacts from climate change are happening now. These impacts extend well beyond an increase in temperature, affecting ecosystems and communities in Indonesia and around the world. Things that we depend upon and value, such as water, energy, transportation, wildlife, agriculture, ecosystem, and human health, are experiencing the effects of a changing climate. Change to the water resources can have a big impact on people's life. In some regions, particularly in the western United States, drought is an important factor affecting communities. Less snow accumulation in the mountains is important in the West and Alaska, where the snowpack stores water for later use. In the Midwest and Northeastern states, the frequency of heavy downpours has increased. In other many regions, floods and water quality problems are likely to be worse because of climate change. Our food supply depends on climate and weather condition. Although agricultural practices may be adaptable, changes like increased temperature, water stress, disease, and weather extremes create challenge for the farmers and ranchers who put food on our table. Human health is vulnerable to climate change. The changing environment is expected to cause more heat stress and increase in waterborne disease, poor air quality, and disease transmitted by insects and rodents. Extreme weather events can compound many of these health threats. Ecosystems are also affected by climate change. Habitats are being modified. The timing of events such as flowering and egg laying are shifting, and species are altering their home ranges. Changes are also occurring to the ocean. The ocean absorbs about 30% of the carbon dioxide that is released into the atmosphere from the burning of fossil fuels. As a result, the ocean is becoming more acidic, affecting marine life. Rising sea levels due to thermal expansion and melting land ice sheets and glaciers put coastal areas at the greater risk of erosion and storm surge. Indonesia's Finance Minister Sri Mulyani said that climate change is a threat to Indonesia and that occurs will cause a phenomenon of sea level rise and then cause seasonal or climate change that are increasingly difficult to be predicted. In other effect, that a combination of rising sea levels from global warming and land subsidence from the other extraction of groundwater, among other reasons, has caused this coastal city to sink an alarming rate each year, as the program Insight discovers. The question now is whether relocating Indonesia's capital can be safeguard the city. Flood-prone Jakarta is the world's fastest sinking city, as fast as 10 centimeters per year. In part of North Jakarta, which is particularly susceptible to flooding, the ground has sunk 2.5 meters in 10 years. It is little wonder that the World Economic Forum has warned that it's the one world fastest disappearing cities. Almost half the city now sites below sea levels. Excessive extraction of groundwater for drinking and commercial use in large are responsible for this. When water is pumped out of an underground aquifer, the land above it sinks. Many of them then resort to carrying out their own groundwater extractions. As a result, extreme weather can occur and take lives and property, and disrupt economic productivity. Based on that, Indonesia should pay great attention to the issue of climate change. Another fact, if all countries consistently make national commitments to reduce global emissions in accordance with the Paris Agreement, the world will still face a difficult situation related to the increase in air temperature, which has increasingly significantly to reach 3.2 degrees Celsius. Now we turn to the COVID-19 case in Indonesia. On Thursday, 8 April 2021, Indonesia reported an additional 5,504 new cases of COVID-19. The total number of confirmed patients is currently 1,552,880 cases of COVID-19. Jakarta has the status of a province with the highest addition of COVID-19 cases with 1,239 cases, followed by Central Java with 796 cases and West Java with 673 cases. However, the government continues to warn all people to always comply with the applicable protocols and procedures so that the handling of COVID-19 cases can run well and reduce transmission rate in Indonesia, especially in Jakarta. As we bring out climate change issues and update news in Indonesia, I would like to thank you for your attention and hope that this sharing session gives all of you a clear understanding and update news and issues in Indonesia. If you need any further and detailed information regarding to the news, kindly text in comment column below this video. Have a great day, sustainable world, stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.